Family and friends, welcome to the QUT graduation ceremony. The ceremony is about to commence. We kindly ask that your mobile phone be switched off or on silent mode until the end of our ceremony. In case of an emergency, please remain calm and follow the instructions of the venue ushers who will ensure your safety. We now welcome our real world graduates.
Hi, I'm Anne Sherry. I'm the Chancellor of QUT. I'm delighted to welcome you to your graduation ceremony and warmly congratulate you on being here today. As well as being a milestone for you, this occasion is a very important one for the university. To recognise that, this ceremony is modelled on the traditions of medieval European universities that date back 1,000 years. So we have a mace to symbolise authority, a Latin anthem, and academic dress styled in the traditions of that earlier time. More significantly at QUT, we celebrate the much older culture of the traditional owners of the land on which QUT stands, the Turrbal and Yagara people, whose customs and ceremonies date back more than 40,000 years. We pay our respects to their elders, laws, customs, and creation spirits. We have sought to deepen and expand the way in which you, as future decision makers, respect and value the precious contributions of those who've lived in this place for countless generations. As you have all discovered, QUT is a place where you've learnt new ways of thinking and doing. It's a place where you've been challenged to leave your comfort zone, to be bold and learn the practical skills you need to take the next steps in your career. And so I congratulate all of you on showing great commitment, courage, and achievement in qualifying to graduate today. Not only have you achieved academically, for many of you, coming to university may have required you to leave home, travel to a new country, or even persuade your inner voice or sceptical families that going to university would be worth the sacrifices. Just last year, more than 10,000 students graduated from QUT, joining the almost 300,000 professionals who are part of our global alumni network, of which I'm also a proud member. We look forward to welcoming many more students to QUT and supporting them while they study with us, as we have with you. We also look forward to supporting them in their chosen careers, whether in business, law, science, engineering, art, teaching, nursing, or many of the other pathways open to our graduates. I strongly encourage you to stay connected to QUT through our alumni network and to take advantage of the many networking and professional development opportunities it has to offer. For this is only the beginning of your journey. As you walk across the stage today, think about how far you've come. I know your friends and family are proud of you for the hard work you've put into completing your degree. And so are we. Once more, I extend my sincere congratulations and we wish you every success for the future.
Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Margaret Shield, Vice-Chancellor of QUT. Today we celebrate the excellence of your achievements, the commitment you brought to your learning, and the dedication and perseverance you showed through every challenge. You chose our university because you wanted the real-world skills that industry demands. Today, surrounded by proud family and friends, either in the room or supporting you from afar, you stand before us as qualified professionals and emerging leaders ready to make meaningful contributions in your chosen fields. You have mastered complex disciplines while managing work, family, and personal responsibilities. You learn from and alongside researchers addressing our most pressing global challenges: climate science, healthcare innovation, and transformative technologies. And you achieved your qualification on lands that have served as places of teaching and learning for thousands of years, joining an unbroken tradition of scholarship and discovery. QUT is an ambitious, world-class university ranked amongst the top 200 globally. Our cutting-edge research in technology and innovation distinguishes us, but our true distinction lies in real-world graduates like you. Each project and placement has prepared you to enter your careers with confidence, and you now join a distinguished network of alumni, leaders in industry, innovators in research, and champions of positive change. As you embark upon your next chapter and go on to achieve remarkable things, remember you will also be judged by the care and compassion you show for others and the way in which you use your knowledge in the service for a greater purpose. On behalf of the entire QUT community, I sincerely congratulate you on your graduation and wish you all the best for what lies ahead.
Guests and graduates, please stand for the entrance of the academic procession.
Please be seated. Well, good evening. I am Professor Ian O'Hara, Deputy Vice-Chancellor Research, and I'm delighted to be your host for this graduation ceremony. In commencing the proceedings, I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land with a Welcome to Country video.
Bulka be Bulka. Welcome in the language of the Yagara people. We acknowledge the Turrbal and Yagara peoples as the First Nation owners of the lands of where QUT now stands. For thousands of years, the Turrbal and Yagara people have gathered along the banks of Maiwa, the Brisbane River, to share their knowledge and stories. We pay our respects to their elders, laws, customs, and creation spirits. We recognise that these lands where QUT now stands have always been places of teaching, researching, and learning. We acknowledge the important role Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people play within our QUT community. From Moreton Bay, inland as far as the Great Dividing Range near Warwick and Toowoomba, as far north as the Caboolture River, including the lands around Brisbane City, Meanjin. Yura yura yinala, balka bi balka, nganguru nguru maramakoro nganya birali, nganya bayam. Welcome to the traditional country of the Turrbal and Yagara people.
Presiding over this ceremony is Professor Lisa Bradley, Chair of the University Academic Board, and it is now my pleasure to invite her to confer the awards and certificates.
On behalf of the University, QUT Chancellor Ms Anne Sherry AO and QUT Vice-Chancellor Professor Margaret Shiel AO, I add to you all my very warm welcome. I also acknowledge Professor Ian O'Hara, Professor Karen Vella, Head of School, Architecture and Built Environment, Mr Neil Ainsworth, Vice President, Finance and Chief Financial Officer, our Student Representative Lauren Martinez and QUT staff. I now call on Professor Ian O'Hara to certify the eligibility of graduates to be awarded their qualifications.
Will all graduates for diplomas, certificates, bachelors and masters please stand if you are able. Presiding Officer, I have the honour to inform you that the graduates standing here today are entitled to be awarded diplomas or certificates or be admitted to bachelor's or master's degrees. I certify to you and to the University that they have fulfilled the conditions prescribed for their awards and degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the QUT University Council, I award diplomas and certificates and admit bachelor's and master's degrees upon those graduates in attendance today. I also confer awards and admit to degrees upon those qualified graduates who have been certified for this ceremony in absentia. Congratulations.
Please be seated. Would candidates to be presented with doctoral degrees please stand if you're able. Presiding Officer, I have the pleasure of presenting to you candidates for doctoral degrees from the Faculty of Engineering. The Doctor of Philosophy, or PhD, is awarded for the successful completion of a substantial body of independent research, sustained in its scholarly character and which makes an original contribution to the field. I certify to you that these candidates and those registered for the ceremony in absentia have met the requirements for the award of a Doctor of Philosophy.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by QUT University Council, I confer doctoral degrees on those standing here and any candidates certified for this ceremony in absentia. Congratulations. Please be seated. Now, our graduates have been admitted to their degrees and awards, and in the ceremony that follows, we will honour each of them individually as they walk across the stage and receive the recognition they've worked so hard to earn. But before we do, let's take a moment to acknowledge that no one arrives here alone. Behind every graduate stands a constellation of people who enabled them to get to this point. Parents who worked hard and made sacrifices, patient partners, friends who encouraged, siblings who listened, mentors and staff who inspired and believed in them. To everyone who has supported, sustained and championed our graduates, this moment also belongs to you, and you also deserve our congratulations and gratitude. I add my acknowledgement of the Turrbal and Yagara people, the traditional owners of the lands where we meet today and the lands on which QUT stands. The enduring connection to country highlighted in the video reminds us that all knowledge is built on foundations laid long before us, and acquiring that knowledge and the wisdom to apply it is a privilege not to be taken lightly. We gather too within an academic tradition that dates back centuries and which is symbolised by the gowns and traditions of today's ceremony. These are part of a global community bound by a shared commitment to truth, rigour and the advancement of human understanding. Traditions that we must continue to cherish in a rapidly changing world. QUT has always tried to do more than that by both honouring these traditions and bringing them to the real world. Engagement with the challenges of the real world embodies everything that we do at QUT and all that we expect of our graduates. We know that they will not only improve and shape the world they are entering, but also have the confidence to create opportunities, not simply to wait for them. And just as your friends and family are proud of what you have achieved, so too are all of us at QUT. We look forward to you walking across the stage with pride in your achievements, carrying the ancient traditions, the respect for country, the love of those who helped you get here, and the practical foundations of a real-world education. Good luck.
Graduation is one of the most delightful aspects of university life. It is a time for me and my colleagues when the hours spent preparing courses, marking essays and exams and supporting our students comes to life in a ceremony. Today we will confer more than 160 degrees and awards. We will have a short musical interlude during the proceedings. At the conclusion of the award presentations, we will be addressed by Student Representative Lauren Martinez. Finally, I would also like to welcome those who are live streaming from around the world. I join with our presiding officer and all of you in recognising and reflecting on the personal achievements of our graduates. I now call on Ms Marie Clancy to announce the graduates and our presiding officer to acknowledge the awards.
Presiding Officer, I have the pleasure of presenting to you graduates from the Faculty of Engineering to be admitted to bachelor's degrees. For the Bachelor of Engineering Studies, Alexander Scott. For the Bachelor of Architectural Design, Jessica Dick. Sarah McCaffrey. Sophie Osterdius. Julia Savage. Shira Saigal. Madison White. For the Bachelor of Architectural Design with distinction, Charlotte Blakiston. Campbell Dawson. Georgia Dingle. Louise Freeman. Patu Pradnya Intel Maharani. Haluna Mori. Katrina O'Kelly. Kanzu Wijayanto. Macy Ya. Mohammed Alenzi. Ralph Bautista. Macy Gaynor. Jack Hamilton. Daniel Kovacevic. Caleb Lacard. Long Hay Man. Gregory Tance. Heinji Su. Stella Conran. Amelie Craddock. Junren Guan. Nguyen Huang. Mary Coas. Sophie Lenski. Zia Luchin. April Lan. Hayley Morris. Matthew Panker. Michaela Reddy. Jenny Sue. For the Bachelor of Design with Distinction, John Gill. Alicia Gunasaro. Sarasini Gawasa. Felicity Myers. Rafael Rich de Yera. Emmy Schiltz. Sybil Smith. Claudia Cuttress. Mishka Fitzmaurice. Alaska Garcia Prieto. Michaela Howie. Stephanie John. Olanthi Micallef. Jasmine Norton. Jessica Watson. Katie Mafuad. Gabrielle Rennick. Kelsey Thompson. For the Bachelor of Design, International, Victoria, apologies, I'll do that again. Victoria Ioane. For the Bachelor of Design International with distinction, Win Lu Hui. For the Bachelor of Business, Bachelor of Design, Ruth Manikshana. Ethan Gibson. Simran Kaur. Georgia Swan. For the Bachelor of Business, Bachelor of Design with distinction, Ileana Wu. For the Bachelor of Business with distinction, Bachelor of Design with distinction, Isabella Zucker. Jordan Kebley. Sophia Levido. Amber Otway. For the Bachelor of Design with distinction, Bachelor of Property Economics with distinction, Nina Leonard. For the Bachelor of Built Environment Honours, Carly Jamison. Presiding Officer. We will now have a brief musical interlude performed by Lauren Bradnam. This will be followed by further presentation of awards. Presiding Officer, I have the pleasure of presenting to you graduates from the Faculty of Engineering to be admitted to bachelor's degrees. For the Bachelor of Urban Development, Honours, Saul Boss. Rachel Brown. Finley Butler. Chuang Choden. Is it Kimberly Doss? That is. Kimberly Doss. Riley Jones. Angus Osmond. James Robinson. Zora Sakaria. Tar Stevenson. Daniel Weatherly. Flynn Andrews. Mahir El Chami. Max Floriger. Mohammed Jusab. Nicholas McKay. Hudson Morris. Tek Jung Ong. Cody Sharp. Benjamin Taylor. Zun Kao. Iceline Lowe. Beau March Anthony. For the Bachelor of Urban Development Honours, First Class Honours, Emerson Hickey. Meg Johnstone. Joshua McFarlane. Hannah Norris. Harrison Tracy. William Graham. Abigail Moore. Patrick Newman. For the Bachelor of Design, Bachelor of Urban Development Honours, Callista Kohalan. For the Bachelor of Design, Bachelor of Urban Development Honours, First Class Honours, Rowangi Leanagamage. For the Bachelor of Design with Distinction, Bachelor of Urban Development Honours, First Class Honours, Isla Jenkins. Presiding Officer, I have the pleasure of presenting to you graduates for graduate certificates. For the Graduate Certificate in Project Management, Jessica Bucas. Jeffrey Fowler. William Halliday. Zach Johnstone. Kendall Jordan. Balint Pyle. Michaela Payne. Rebecca West. Presiding Officer, I have the pleasure of presenting to you graduates for master's degrees. For the Master of Architecture, Lincoln Armstrong. Kunsok Kim Dan. Charlotte de Klerk. Matthew Esler. Fu Huyn. Brendan McAdam. Hitomi Nagumo. Nikita Rauch. Jai Robertson. Jacob Robson. Felicia Su. Hayden Watts. For the Master of Engineering Management, Marnie Lee Auld. Erlen Dan. Vishvesh Panchal. Ritin Robert. Dylan Thaddeus Ventig. For the Master of Project Management, Jaber Costa Lacerda. Yeshi Dendub. Mithilesh Yadhav Devaraj. Aaron Horwood. Sai Sumant Reddy Kunam. Narayan Morty Mani. David Mayen. Lucas Dwayne Owen. Thomas Prisk. Eli Stiles. For the Master of Project Management with Distinction, Adil Wasim Hashmi. Lauren Martinez. Karanesh Pillai. Natpat Saitong. Monica Tursik. Presiding Officer, I have the pleasure of presenting to you remaining graduates. For the Bachelor of Urban Development Honours, Sway Hong Ju. Bark Nguyen. For the Master of Engineering Management, John Pointers Ruiz. Presiding Officer, I now call upon Professor Karen Vella to present the candidates for doctoral degrees.
Presiding Officer, I have the pleasure of presenting to you candidates for doctoral degrees from the Faculty of Engineering. The full citations of each of the Doctor of Philosophy degrees to be awarded today and the names of their supervisors are provided on the graduation webpage. For the thesis title, Bridging Machine and Human Intelligence for Urban Road Network Resilience, the 2022 Eastern Australia Floods Case Study, I present to you Dr. Torgut Ajakura. For the thesis title, Charting the Road to Autonomous Mobility, Understanding Acceptance and Mobility Choices of Australians in a Driverless Future, I present to you Dr. Azif Iqbal Muhammad Faisal. For the thesis title, Planning for Smart Campus Transformation in the Global South, the Case of Papua New Guinea University of Technology, I present to you Dr. Ken Pollan. For the thesis title, Additive Manufacturing Using Waste Materials Towards Sustainable Architecture, I present to you Dr. Ahmed Sakura. The QUT Outstanding Doctoral Thesis Award recognises and promotes excellence in postgraduate research and is awarded to 17 out of 164 doctoral graduates this year. For the thesis title, A Socio-Technical System for Earth-Moving Equipment Safety in Australian Construction Sites, I present to you Dr. Nazi Sultan Mohammadlu. Presiding Officer, that concludes the presentation of all graduate awards. Presiding Officer, we invite a small number of students who have combined academic excellence with service to the university community to deliver the address on behalf of the graduating cohort. Today's speaker, Lauren Martinez, undertook the Master of Project Management with distinction and has participated in a range of activities. Lauren's postgraduate studies have been marked by consistent excellence, earning the Executive Dean's Commendation for Academic Excellence in every semester, as well as a QUT Excellence Academic Prize. She has approached every assignment, deadline and challenge with the same rigour and passion she brings to leading real-world projects, and is ready to bring that same spark to whatever lies ahead, leading boldly and with integrity. Standing alongside the architects, planners, project managers and other outstanding graduates tonight, Lauren is excited to help shape the world of tomorrow. It is my honour and pleasure to ask Lauren Martinez to come forward to address us.
Good evening, Presiding Officer, QUT leaders, academic colleagues, families, friends, and importantly, my fellow graduates. It is a privilege to speak tonight as a graduate of the Master of Project Management and on behalf of graduates in architecture, design, construction management, urban development, engineering management, and project management. Different disciplines, but we have all spent years learning the same thing: how to take an ambitious idea and turn it into something real. I studied project management while working full-time at QUT, which meant class and career informed each other constantly. One week's lecture often became the next week's solution. The course taught us that a successful project requires a clear scope, a realistic schedule, and strong stakeholder engagement. Working in a university has taught me that the scope will evolve, the schedule will move, and if you want true stakeholder engagement, just try changing a timetable. Managing that complexity has been central to finishing this degree, and I am proud to graduate with a GPA of 7. I would like to say that came from maintaining perfect balance, beginning every assignment early and following a carefully structured study plan. That would, however, be an inaccurate project report. The result came from persistence, discipline, support from the people around me, and a commitment to making the most of the opportunity. That commitment also reflects how I try to approach life more broadly. Take the work seriously, enjoy the experience, and do not be afraid to show some personality along the way. In my case, that personality frequently arrives wearing pink. Pink may not be a recognised project management methodology, but it does make it easier for stakeholders to locate the project manager in a crowded room. More importantly, it is a reminder that professionalism does not require us to become less ourselves. Brisbane is entering an exciting era, and it will need that same mix of expertise and individuality, but on a much bigger stage. The 2032 Olympic and Paralympic Games will be built by exactly the disciplines in this room: construction, planning, sustainable design, project management and engineering, all shaping infrastructure our city will rely on for decades. The graduates in this room, they may design infrastructure, manage major programs, improve transport systems, develop new technologies, lead organisations, or help ensure that the benefits of 2032 continue long after the final event. While our roles will be different, the challenge will be shared to build things that are not only ready for the Games, but valuable to the communities that inherit them. That is where our QUT education matters. We have been prepared for the real world, where problems rarely arrive neatly defined, and where progress depends on people who can manage uncertainty, build relationships, and keep moving when circumstances change. Completing this degree is evidence that we can do exactly that. So as we celebrate tonight, we should be proud of the project we have completed while recognising that it has prepared us for projects of much greater scale and consequence. My encouragement to every graduate is to take those opportunities, contribute with confidence, and pursue work that creates value. Take the work seriously, but leave room to enjoy it. Bring your expertise, but also bring yourself. And when appropriate, never underestimate the strategic value of a pink outfit. Congratulations to the graduating class. We did it!
Thank you, Lauren, for that truly inspiring and heartfelt address. Family and friends, we have almost come to the end of the ceremony. I suspect that some of you would have been told by your graduate that you were not to cheer or whistle or be too noisy as they cross the stage. Well, I think we should now congratulate all of our graduates by making as much noise as possible to celebrate their graduation. Thank you all. Before I close, I would like to thank all the wonderful staff who have arranged this graduation for us and assisted us today. It's not an easy job, and we thank you. I now close by extending my personal congratulations and those of the university to all of our graduates, and our best wishes to their assembled family, friends and supporters. Staff will assist graduates, family and friends to leave safely, so please wait to be guided accordingly. Graduates, family and friends, would you all please stand if you're able as the academic procession leaves the stage, and then thank you and go out and celebrate.
you.